going on, everybody? Today we're heading out to a new area to look for sheds. I'm sure as you can probably see out the window, we're still completely covered with snow, and we got more on the way tonight and the next like 2 days, they say. But this snow's been around for a week, so hopefully some have dropped on top of it, or maybe a couple have melted out. But basically my main goal for today is to get out here and find some bedding areas. Since there's snow on the ground, it should be pretty easy to find. So that way when snow melts and when hopefully all the sheds have dropped, I'll have a good idea of where to go when we come back out. So we'll get to you if we find anything good. Well, while I'm walking around looking, I did manage to find a shed the other day when I was checking cameras at home, so I'll go ahead and show you guys that real quick. And if we find anything else good, we'll be back. Haven't been getting to do much shed hunting. As you can see, we're pretty well snowed in. Have been for a week, but just parked the Jeep here to check trail cameras, and look what I parked beside. Boom. It's number 8. I wanted to find one laying in the snow. I got it. That's awesome. I'm gonna get some pictures of that. I love finding sheds. I know I say it all the time, but God, they've just been crushing this field. I had oats planted in here. They've been in here pretty regular. You can see all the tracks. But we're gonna get this guy picked up, check the rest of our cameras, and be happy with finding that one. We're out here on this point. There's quite a few oak trees in here. There's one fallen piece one over there. I noticed a lot of sign around it. Must have been chewing on the tips or something. There was one small bed under it. A lot of tracks in here. Came a little bit farther and got a couple beds right there. A couple more right up here. This is kind of what I was hoping to find, with some spots like this. Not saying that these are buck beds for sure or not, but at least there's a fair amount of deer sign out here, which is nice. I spent a good bit of time in here, so I'll have to remember this spot. There's one there. We're gonna keep on looking. Haven't made it too far down the hill. There's been beds all the way down off of this. If you can see this one here. They're all laying in these little depressions in the hill, just a little flat spot. I'm sure they got their back to the hill here and are looking down across this flat in front of them. Here's another one here. Perfect type of deal. Laying here, probably back facing up the hill behind us and watching and smelling down because the wind's blowing up across into our face here. We might luck out and find one, maybe. You never know. Got a couple of beds here on this hillside too. See, they got the brush behind them here. Old tree that fell, and I've been nipping on these branches here a lot. Another newer fallen down tree. There's a couple more beds over that direction. Now if we can just find a shed, it'll be worth it. Well, I put on about 3 miles so far, and just got into a spot that this is the kind of areas I really like to look. You can see it's pretty open, but there's a lot of undergrowth, woody browse, and with some pretty mature trees. But there's beds in here. Haven't seen a whole lot here lately. There's one bed there, and I'm sure there's more, but I really like this stuff. There's lots of deer tracks in here. And there's a couple more beds right up. Let's see, get my finger out right up in there. But pretty easy to walk through this, and there usually seems to be a lot of deer in these areas around here. So I'd say I'll definitely come back into here for sure once everything melts off. If I remember to. We're gonna keep on looking.